Well, guys, the Tennessee Titans lost to the Chicago Bears 24-17 in a game where the Titans had absolutely zero business losing the game. And it was more about how the Titans lost the game than it was the Bears actually winning the game. Stay tuned and we'll break this down. Hey guys, Titan Uprising here. Thank you for tuning in. Hey guys, man, that was tough to watch, tough to see. At halftime, I was all just happy. Right after halftime, I was like, yeah, we're going to win this game. And then the second half unfolded, and man, what a disaster. This really, in my opinion, almost felt like the Cincinnati Bengals playoff game all over again. The defense plays lights out, and the offense just gets in their own way. We had 3 turnovers. 2 of the turnovers resulted in touchdowns, one a pick six, and the other being a blocked punt for a touchdown. You can't let that happen. And it happened. And here's an interesting stat for you guys, and it really pissed me off to read this, so I'm sure it'll make you guys mad as well. The Bears are the first team in NFL history to win a game in which they trailed by at least 17 points and had fewer than 150 yards. That shouldn't even read that the Bears are the first team to win. It should be that the Titans are the first team to give a game away like that. Less than 150 yards, and the Titans lost this game. Now, a few things stood out to me with this game. One, the defense is lights out. This defense is going to be phenomenal. They're going to get better even once they start gelling even more. T'Vondre Sweat's a beast, blowing up the middle of the field. Man, and the corners are dogs. The safeties are as well. Linebackers are fast, getting after it. I'm really impressed with this defense. I truly am. I'm not worried about them at all. I am a little worried about special teams. There was more bad than good, especially with the block punt. And I really do feel like that was the momentum shift in the game for the Bears to get back into it. You know, you instantly score 7 points and it's just not what you want. And I think instantly that put Will Levis in a position where he felt like he had to play hero ball and he did not have to. And the special teams also gave up some pretty good returns as well. And I'm shocked because the special teams did pretty well in the preseason. So I was kind of shocked to see that performance there. That needs to improve. Nick Folk, as always, was good when called upon. Man, the punt coverage, though, remind me of last year. Or sorry, not punt coverage, but punt blocking. Remind me of last year, though. And I was scared that Stonehouse was going to get hurt again. Luckily, he didn't. I was worried when he got up a little slow, but he seems like he's okay. The offensive line had mixed feelings on them. They showed some good. They were good in the beginning, and then they're definitely good run blocking in the beginning as well. But Latham gave up, I think, 5 pressures. You can't have that. I mean, he's a rookie. He's a rookie left tackle, so I get it. But they look. I'm just really shocked here how it was a completely different team in the second half. It felt like the offense. The offensive line, like I said, mixed bag there. Definitely need to improve, and it's going to be a little bumpy in the beginning. And I remember I had some videos where we thought, hey, this is going to be a little bit of a, bumpy ride in the beginning. They're going to have to gel as a team, especially the line, get that cohesion together, play as a unit. The Bears are a good defense. They have a good front. This is a team that, we were tested on, and unfortunately we failed. But I also feel like the pressure with Levis forced him into some bad situations as well. And speaking of Levis, this game, if he would have just hit a couple passes where I feel like he really could have had touchdowns there. He had Ridley, who beat his guy, and what Levis, I think he got his arm nicked when he was throwing the ball. He had a guy in the end zone. It was Ridley. I mean, Ridley smoked his guy. He was wide open, and Levis just underthrew it because of him getting his shoulder hit a little bit, and that's a game changer right there. There's a few plays I think that really did sway this. I mean, if that hits, if we don't have the block punt, this game ends up being a blowout, I think, for the Titans. But unfortunately, Levis, I feel like, got in that situation where he thinks he has to play hero ball, ends up losing the game for the Titans. The running game was really good in the beginning and then faltered in the second half. The second half was just totally different team. Defense played well as normal, or as I should say, as the first half, and what we expect out of the defense. But the offense, man, and especially Will Levis, I'm really disappointed in Will Levis. 2 interceptions and a fumble by him, and we didn't recover the fumble. All of those were, yes. Oh, man, those are unfortunate plays, and you can't win the ball game by turning the football over. And the decisions, like when he was feeling the pressure and he rolled out to his left and just flung it up, and that was the pick 6. What are you doing? You don't do that. And I don't know how that crap wasn't coached out of him. I know he has that in him, but I was hoping that over the offseason that they would coach that out of him. Just didn't seem like he was making good decisions. He was still missing. Like I said earlier, he missed Ridley in the end zone for a touchdown. I know his shoulder was nicked a little bit, but he could have moved up in the pocket a little sooner. I don't want to put all of it on the lineman or him, but it's a combination of both. And, more pocket awareness to scoot up in the pocket just a little bit to get that throw, and you hit him. You don't have to worry about a guy coming up and hitting you in the back. This game hurts. This game really hurts. It's a tough pill to swallow. I did have some stats up here for you guys, and I just want to read them off really quick. Caleb Williams threw for 93 yards, and we still lost. It's just sickening. Devondre Swift there, 10 carries, 30 yards. And then the Bears' best receiver was DJ Moore, 5 catches for 36 yards. The offense was horrible for the Bears. The defense shut them down. We still lost this game. Like I said, we had 244 total yards. The Bears had 148. We had 16 first downs. They had 11. Just, you can't win games like that, turning the ball over. That's obviously right there proves that the Titans are a better team. Just gave it away. I'm sure there'll be Bears fans in here, and I did say, hey, if they win, we'll eat crow. Yeah, you guys had a good game. You have a good defense, but I don't know if I've ever seen a game where a team literally just gave it away like that, blew that lead, and just literally handed a win over to an inferior team, in my opinion, because this was a blowout in the first half, and it was going to continue to be that way. And, man, this is a tough pill to swallow, as I said, and it's not going to get any better. I will break down the Titans' next matchup, and I don't think it's going to be any easier. Really hoping to get the Week 1 win against the Bears. Unfortunately, we did not. But, guys, there is some positives to take away from this, like the defense. I do think the connection with Will Levis will get better, between him and Ridley. Hopkins, when he gets off that pitch count, will be a little better as well. Levis did make a good throw, and it was a great catch by Chigoziem Okonkwo. I would say it's more of a better catch from Chig than it was a good throw from Will Levis. But that was a nice thing to see. There's some positives to build off of. It's Week 1. Try not to get too discouraged. I take losses heavy, unfortunately. I'm sure most of you guys do as well. That's why we're fans. Short for fanatics, guys. So, yeah, it sucks. It really does. But unfortunately, the Titans are 0-1. And let's hope we can get on track next week and go back in the winning column and get to 1-1. Guys, let me know what you think down below. What was your takeaway from the game? And hopefully you guys took this loss a little less hard than I did. Guys, let me know what you think. And as always, tighten up.